We're off, ladies and gentlemen, to a slow start. Look hard. Yes. Head to this country's capital. Capital of Scotland is Edinburgh. And Princes Street, Haymarket, and Edinburgh Waverley, though not in that order. Yeah, it is. There is, and the doors are still open. The doors are now closed. Mind you, going against that flow of traffic. There goes that Edinburgh train. Bye. There goes that Edinburgh train. Oh, that's actually Ballot. I'm going to show you this so you all can see it. But that white blob in the distance there with my very shaky hand, that is Glasgow Queen Street. That could be no more than what? A mile? Here comes the Springburn train, 318264. I bet it's only one unit. I bet it's only one unit. Of course it's only one unit. It's a 318. It's a 318.
We are now approaching Glasgow Queen Street low level. Change here for services from Queen Street high level station. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
This is Glasgow Queen Street low level, look. Queen Street now. A departure off platform 1. Half 9 to Edinburgh. Who we got? 174. 3-1. Simon wanted 3-1. Can see we have arrived at our first stop of the day here in Edinburgh, and it is the station of Edinburgh Haymarket. Leaving is 1 SO3 from Leeds to Aberdeen. 43-310. There is a ScotRail Turbo Star behind us. working with 43318 as 396 arrives in the bay. Have you noticed every time a day gets through, they show up? Cross country equals hashtag worst TOC in the world. And now to show that we are not biased at all, here's first ScotRail. It's like a regular little traffic jam down there. All sorts leaving it and arriving at who knows when. I am leaving now. I am an angry HST. To feel that power. I am 43302. Now look at that. They're all leaving at the same time. Aberdeen train just beating the Queen Street train. It's 334017 leaving as our train comes in.
12 is the 1211 service to Glenmore South Thornton.
Is that 428?
Will be the 1216 service to Manchester Airport. Calling units Lockerbie, Carlisle, Oxenholme District, Lancaster, Preston, Chorley, Bolton, Manchester, Manchester, and Manchester Airport.
We're just arriving into Edinburgh Waverley. You can see 91101, the Flying Scotsman, is here. So it won't have the full Scotsman rake with it because it's got those blue and white coaches as opposed to the silver and white. Silver and purple, isn't it? Oop, there's Turbo Star. Here we are. Now arrived at Edinburgh Waverley. Well, as you can see, we're now leaving Waverley. We're just about to go up onto the Waverley Bridge. A nice steady climb, not going to get the old blood pumping. A few places of interest for you. Here we have the Scottish Arts Gallery, Scottish National Art Gallery. Just over there, that's Scottish Parliament over there. Behind these trees is either where Hearts or Hibs play. Can't remember which one. There's a crowd over there. People there. Got a church over there. Edinburgh Waverley's over in that direction. And over there is Professional Beggar. There's Edinburgh Castle over there. There's the football stadium I was telling you about. It's either Hearts or Hibs that play there. That might be Tannadice, so that could be Hearts play at Tannadice. Had a big game at Liverpool last night, they lost. And down here, this is Princes Street Gardens. This is where we are going to be going, but there is a nice little place for us down here to do a bit of filming. There's a better view of the castle up there. Edinburgh Castle.
health and safety, particularly the fold or the big massive rock cliff that could come down in time. Something to do with that. So we're going to try and find Jerry. If not, we don't know what we're going to do.
Well, we're now walking away from Princes Street. Unfortunately, we can't get there. They've blocked it off due to the path subsiding. Now, that could mean absolutely anything. For where I come from, that means we can't get through. We're just going to see if there is another route. We did see a couple of lads said another route was possibly available. Whether it is or not, we don't know. But fear not, ladies and gentlemen, you are dealing with Ian Poole, the intellectual saviour of the unwashed masses.
That's the first time you mentioned that today.
That is the first time. In fact,
holiday.
no, I mentioned it at Stafford.
In Scotland, though.
But for Scotland, should I actually say that the intellectual saviour of the unwashed masses? I'm going to try a different way.
This is a problem with the
Yeah, sorry folks, Princes Street is off. It looks like they're digging up the path. They're digging up the paths around it, so they'll probably make it better. So, sorry guys, no trip to Princes Street this year. Just now arrived back at Waverley. Let's have something to eat. Okay, I have seen it all now. We've got passengers, an inflatable dildo, and a sex doll. Also some girls down there with multicoloured hair. See what I mean? Frilly skirts, green hair, and a bald guy. What more do you need? Delayed 1S 11 to Aberdeen. It's got 43307 on the rear. Somebody over here is beating an immature little tosser. Someone keeps blowing the horn every 5 seconds. Where are you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it someone over there? But could it be one of you two? Who is it? That's the mother of all HSTs. Goes from London King's Cross to Inverness. That is 43311. Along with selected tank team partner for today, 43208, the late Lincolnshire Echo. Off to Inverness. Skip bashes of the world rejoice. There is a skip. And this skip is the Fife Circular. And that man walking towards it is not a happy bunny. It is time to go skip bashing, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like 67006. And this is your 1708 Loco Haul service. .67006 Royal Sovereign. As 380-104 appears in the background. Let's be fair, it's a Desi, no one cares. Got some old EWS coaches here. Skip bashing. It should be considered illegal. Right, our day at Waverley is done. We're now back off to Glasgow. Got to get to P13 forthwith. Just arriving now. 174.01. It's got one on the rear. And it's a Solitaire Star, and I prefer it. 401 Barbie Star. Not bad, but 174.34. Solitaire Star. pitches to go through. But we're now leaving Edinburgh Waverley. Well, as is plain to see, we have arrived at Glasgow Queen Street for the final time.
We are now approaching Glasgow Queen Street.
What she said. got a few more turbos over there. 170 404s off to Aberdeen. 156476 could be the no, Annie's lines, I think. It's 1838. Let's see if we can find something to do. Well, I know what we're going to do now, but I don't know what we're going to do yet. And here we are at Glasgow Queen Street. Oh, we've got a 334 to Ballock via Singer. It's only one car, one unit I should say.
That's his episode 2 of Just Stories. Ballock change videos.